Hi traders. So what is flat in the markets? As you probably know, the markets, they tend to move either in some direction, so up or down, or in a flat. So a flat is basically when the market is ranging in relatively small range and is not moving basically anywhere. So what what you need to know practically about the flat in the market is that it consists of two stages, so to say. First is when the price is moving almost chaotically back and forth and not respecting any levels or zones or resistance or whatever. And even the range itself, the price can go through it and then go back away. So what you need to know is that the manipulations, a lot of manipulations is happening here. And another name for a flat in the market is accumulation or distribution. So I will not go into too much details in this video, but yeah, for the future, you need to know that this could be an accumulation to go higher or distribution to go lower. And depending on the context of multi-time frame analysis and situation in the market, you can predict with some kind of probability, with some level of probability, if this is an accumulation or distribution. So during this chaotic stage, a lot of traders will lose money because they will mistakenly think that the market is ready to go into some direction, up or down, and they will put position either up or down. But the fact is, the market will just liquidate all the weak money, all the weak positions here. How it will do it? Someone will think this is the zone, liquidate it. Someone will think this is the zone to go up, liquidate it here. And it can do it for days or even sometimes week. But really important moment starts when the market actually starts to build some chain of supply or demand, or just some structures that starts to hold in one direction. So after a period of back and forth of unclear price action, it starts to hold structure and to move in one direction. And so this is a transitional period between chaotic, transitional to a stage of trend. It could be local, it could be a bigger trends, but it eventually will break and will deliver consistent price action in one direction. And this stage and this early trend is when usually, at least for my strategy, is when I have good trades. And this stage is when I have bad trades. So now let me show you this on the chart. And I think this could be a good example. So really broad overview, we had a market that was moving to the upside. And then it started, so we remember that the market is moving to the upside overall. And then it started to not respect the zones, the levels. As you can see, it started to lose its momentum, you see, just taking everyone out to the upside. Then many people think that this is the level to go up, but it takes them. But so this is stage one of this flat, and then it starts to hold itself. So this is like the earliest chain that we have. Of course, we can say that we had this move. So we have this chain, we have this chain, and then we have this chain. So you see, if you are able to see this kind of price action and to add context from other time frames, from other signs of context that you have in your trading plan, then you can start to trade maybe here, and in the early stages of the trend. So early stages is again, broadly speaking, like here, somewhere to this moment. And this is a bit too late. So now we have again flat stage. Okay. yeah, and that's it for today's video. So try now to find similar examples in the chart and just study the market yourself. Again, let's just quickly go through some examples. So here, yeah, so something like this could be a good example. So we definitely, again, we have a market that was moving to the upside before. We had this big institutional like here, but then the market just started to flat. So you see, it's not actually moving. And anyone who is trying to trade this kind of condition is just setting himself for losing streaks. And when we see that the market is not holding anything, we need to step away. But then sometime comes, again, it's pretty clear flat, and it has some good moves inside of it, maybe tradable on lower time frames, but again, on this time frame, it's basically not moving anywhere. But then it makes this move, and starts to hold this chain here, chain of supply and demand. You see, it's obviously holding it, and so this is a transitional period to stage 2. So this like a long transition here, but yes, we have this one failing for reaccumulation, but overall the chain is holding itself okay. And then you have this stage 2 here.